relax time. Amazing, right guys? We need it. Hi, good morning. This is Miss Gabby again. I am so happy to be here with you guys. We are studying our unit number 4. We almost finished it. We almost got it. So I need your effort a little more in order to complete our scholar time. So, as I told you guys, we are going to have our unit number 4. So now we are ready. Okay guys, here we go. We are going to start with our page 98 to 101. In this unit guys, I need that you be prepared because we are going to have a lot of speaking and practice. Table of contents, as you can see, vocabulary, this is the page that we are going to start our unit. Facts, theories and hows, frame your ideas, practice and speaking, and about the topic degrees of certainty. So let's move in our page. We are going to start with our unit. You can find guys this specific lesson in the page 98. Facts, theories and hows. What are our communication goals for this unit? Speculate about everyday situation, present a theory, discuss how believable a story is, and evaluate the truthworthiness of the news sources. As you can see guys, this is only an exercise that you have in this page. What I need that you take the quiz in order that you have a lot of vocabulary. But be careful. The answers may seem obvious, but they may not be what you think. Will you take a wild guess? By closing your eyes and just closing and choosing A, B, C, or D? Or will you use the process of elimination by rejecting the answers that can't possibly be true? Are you ready? Amazing, so go ahead. In this unit, guys, we have an important grammar. So we are going to talk about the perfect model for speculating about the past. We are going to talk about active and passive voice. Let me give you some examples about this topic. We are talking about speculate about everyday situations, degrees of certainty. We are talking about these models, and let me explain you a little more. Very certain. What this means? Clearly, it's obvious that, there's no question that, almost certain, most likely, probably, I bet, and I suppose. I'm not certain. Maybe, it's possible that, I wonder if. Can you see the picture of my screen? You see the meeting is in 9:30. And I suppose that she got stuck in traffic. I wonder what happened to Claire. In order to give you more examples, I need that you please look at this example, this table. Let me explain you. Complete. In the verbs is not, will not, and must not. Our degree of certainty, certain or certainly, definite or definitely, clear or clearly, and undoubtedly. For strong, this is something that you can use, that you can do. We are going to use can, cannot, or should not. Our degree of certainty probably is or presumably. Partial, maybe it's going to be 50 and 50. Could not. Our degree of certainty, likely, unlikely. And less strong, we can use may not or might not, may and might. Degree of certainty, possibly, possibly not, perhaps or perhaps not. Let's check our definition of concepts. Degrees of certainty means how sure we are, what we think the chances are that something is true. If we are sure about something is true, we don't use any models. For example, Ahmad is not in his office. He may be in the cafeteria, he may be in a meeting, or he could be in the mayor's office. As you can see our examples, we are not sure where is he exactly. It's just a guess. Degrees of certainty is less than 100%. This is the meaning of our degrees of certainty. We are not sure. We only have a percentage. Amazing, guys. So now we are gonna watch a little and short video in order that you have more examples regarding this topic. So are you ready?
Grammar 3 for Level 3 students. Unit 10, Modals, Part 2. Degrees of certainty. Present time affirmative. Degrees of certainty means how sure we are, what we think the chances are that something is true. If we are sure about something is true, we don't use any modals. For examples, Ahmed is not in his office. In this situation, we can say he might be in the cafeteria. He may be in a meeting. He could be in the manager's office, but everything here is just a guess. We are not sure where he is exactly, and the degrees of certainty is less than 100%. Must expresses a strong degree of certainty, but again the degree of certainty is less than 100%. See the example. Hassan comes to the class every day. Today he is absent. He played in the rain yesterday. He must be suffering from a cold. We are not 100% sure about it. It is just a guess, as he played yesterday in the rain, so he might have a cold. And the degrees of certainty is less than 100%. Another example. You lost your car key. You just came out of the car, so we can guess that it must be inside the car. But again, we are not 100% sure about it. It is just a guess, and degrees of certainty is less than 100%. Degrees of certainty, present time negative. May, might, and could. May, might, and could express a weak degree of certainty. The degree of certainty is less than 100%. See the example. Ahmed is busy today. He might not come to the party. He may not be free today. Might not, may not. These are weak degrees of certainty. Maybe he will be able to come to the party, but we are not sure whether he is coming to the party or not. It is just a guess, and degrees of certainty is less than 100%.
Oh, interesting, right? Practical uses of this subject. It's so important, guys, because this specific sentence, our adjectives or our expression, is an important part in order that we have a lot of vocabulary to express ourselves. Here we have another expression and another to have more of that. Take a minute to review the conversation spotlight and in the language below. Then close your book and role play a conversation about parenting issues. As you can see, we have a specific expression and a specific this one for our degrees of certainty. I wonder. Need help? Here's a language you already know. That important, guys, that you please take a minute to watch and review this conversation. It's going to be useful for your video. Let me explain and read a little. Speculating. Do you think? I'm surprised she didn't. What do you mean? You don't really buy that, do you? How could anyone? Well, maybe. Actually, I think. Responding to speculation. As you can see, this is an example for conversation. Do you think? Responding to speculation, it doesn't make sense. I'm surprised she didn't. I don't buy that. That sounds far-fetched. In my opinion, I'm sorry, but that's going out on a limb. That's barking up the wrong tree. I'm not so sure. I hate to say it, but you see, interesting. You can take note, guys, and you can write these examples. This table of contents is going to be useful. It could be, I guess, there's no question, I suppose, maybe, probably, most likely, I'll bet, clearly, it's obvious, it's possible, and I imagine. Remember, we are talking about degrees of certainty. We have a lot of examples, we have a lot of expressions, we have a lot of language. So let's practice. Don't stop. Continue to speculate using varying degrees of certainty and say as much as you can. Here we are. It doesn't make sense. I don't buy that. That sounds far-fetched. There is not question. A lot of vocabulary, but maybe you are thinking, why I need it? And as you know, guys, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So let's practice. It's your turn. And here you have your assignment. You have to make a short video, almost a minute. You will be the protagonist. What are you going to use? I need that you choose about a mystery, a rumor, or speculate about everyday situation. These all instructions, guys, you can find that in our learning guide number 1 for this unit. Please, guys, remember, follow all the instructions. Read before you start to do your short video. We have a rubric in order to complete this activity. Is gonna be fun. It's only a short video, so let's fun. Thank you very much, guys, for all your effort in this whole year. I know that this year has been a lot of hard, but you are doing an amazing job. You are a strong guy, so continue doing that. We almost finished, guys. We almost continue with this specific effort. We trust you, guys. Please be safe and continue practice. Bye-bye.